Okay, let's take a look at quadratic models. We're going to use Desmos. So enter the values into your graphing calculator. We're using Desmos. Find the values of A, B, and C. Use the values in the equation of line of best fit to predict the revenue when the price was 15. If you notice in this table, all the prices, we don't have $15. We have 9, 9.50, 10, 10.50, 11, 11.50, 12. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this table of values in. This is a horizontal table, but you know, Desmos will do it vertically, which is a little bit more traditional. So we're going to hit the plus on Desmos, and we're going to add a table. And we're going to type all these values in. 9, 9.50, 10, 10.50, 11, 11.50, and 12. We can arrow over with our keyboard, or you can use your mouse. And now we're going to put in all the Y values, which is the dependent values, which is the revenue. So 468, 479, 493, 496, and 497, and 495. And I missed one. What did I miss? 468, 479. Oh, I missed 487. All right. It happens. 487. 493, and then we have 496, and then 497, and 495. So make sure that it lines up. You double check that you enter all your data correctly, and what we're gonna need is a line of best fit, which is a regression. So you can go to this help and then click this where we add the regression. Okay, I'm going to show you just in case that doesn't pop up for you. We're going to go ahead and type in the equation, but we're going to use a squiggle because we're looking for a line of best fit. So all these points may not perfectly fit. It's going to best fit. So we're going to do the standard form. We're going to do, and I'm going to go back in and add the ones. But we're going to do Y, and then you're going to hit shift, and then this little squiggle, that is right next to the number 1 at the top left of your keyboard, and you'll hit shift to get it. So we'll do that Y tilde, and then we're going to do, let me write it for you first. Okay, I wrote it here for you. Standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c. And so we're just going to do that down here. Ax, and we can go to the keypad and do squared plus bx plus c. And we don't need that anymore. And it comes up with this little caution sign. And it says y may not be used. And if you look back up at the table, hopefully you'll remember that the table isn't xy, it's x1, y1. So we have to show Desmos that we want it to use this particular table. So we just need to go back in and add the sub 1s. You just have to type the number 1 and Desmos knows what you're trying to do. So we put the y1 and then the x1, and there's another x here, so put it there, and all of a sudden the data pops up. So there we go. Let me get rid of this. Okay. So this is our equation. It's y equals negative 5.05, it would round, x squared, plus 115x minus 158. So that is your equation. So that's what you would plug in. So our a value, I don't know if you can see this. Okay, there we go. 115, there it is. And the C value is negative 158. There we go. So that is the equation that best fits this set of data. So now we want to predict when it's 15. So you look back up, it said the price was 15. So that tells me that the X, they want to know when the X is 15. So what we're going to do is, well, there's a couple options, but these are some pretty large numbers. So let's try this. if we type x equals 15, what we can do is zoom out and see, we're in the 400s, so we're way up here. I did sort of the hard one in this lesson. The rest of them should be smaller numbers where you don't have to look around so much. I'm going to zoom in. You can see now how that's a quadratic in black. Let me take that off. Right, so our line of best fit, it's a frown. A parabola or a quadratic, an x squared equation is going to be this U-shaped curve, so it'll look like a smile or a frown. All right, so what we want to know is when x is 15, so it's going to draw a line at x equals 15, and that way I can kind of find, without looking too hard, where it hits. Looks like it's right about there. Let's see, that's it. So when x is 15, the revenue will be $430.10.